What's going on, you guys? Your boy Big Dog back with the I don't even know what necessarily to call this. It's like I guess a discussion video. Simply, I wanted to do this video because this stuff been weighing heavy on my heart now. But it's just a video like I guess I'm not addressing critics, but I'm addressing people who are fans who listen to critics or don't listen to critics. Because listen, here's where I'm at with it. People say they don't care about critics, and I get to my whole point as to why I have like the Aquaman and the Dark World in my thumbnail. Um, I care about what critics say is because I want something that I like to be received well. Because if it is, there's a better chance for sequels. You know what I'm saying? Spin-offs, things like that. Because think about it. Let me use Suicide Squad for an example. If Suicide Squad was a financial hit, yes. But think about if Suicide Squad would have been a critical and financial hit. Suicide could have made I think Suicide Squad made like 758 million. Think about if Suicide Squad makes the same amount of money, but it's also a critical success. Granted, the film had to be better than what it was, but think about if that situation. Think about how quickly we get a sequel. Think about how quickly they would have rolled out some of this other stuff, like the Deadshot movie people think about, or the Harley Quinn. Like that would have, believe me, it would probably went into production like quicker than what it's going into now. That's why I care about the critical reception. I'm not one of those guys who's gonna act like, oh no, I don't pay attention to Rotten Tomato scores, because I do. I go see a film, I'm gonna make my own judgment. I'm gonna give my own thoughts as to what I think about the film. True enough, but I still want to see like what other people are saying about it, because and I know people are very passionate about something they like, and they so passionate to the point where they attack other people, which is not the way to go. You know what I'm saying? It's never the way to go. But uh, like I said, when I think about like Thor: The Dark World having like a 66%, Aquaman having a 63, and people wonder like there has to be a bias, and then I go read a lot of these people reviews that are just stupid and just say stuff like it's too much water. And listen, when I say that, believe me, I read them in their entirety. I don't just read the little thing they have about on Rotten Tomatoes. I go to the actual article where they're full written reviews or web reviews. And granted, people do have different tastes, but it's Thor: The Dark World, really, really. Like I don't I list off the worst movies, man. Worst comic book movies. I'm talking about. You can say quality wise and all that. Just this year, Venom and Aquaman. Well, I ain't gonna say Aquaman was bad or one of the worst, but like I'm talking about stuff that had a lower Rotten Tomato score. Venom and Aquaman. Who's watching Thor: The Dark World before either one of those movies? Nobody. I don't give a damn. Not even Chris Hemsworth. Not even doing that. Kevin Feige. Not either. I don't give a shit. So it's just when people ask me like, why do you care about what critics say? It's like because it's just kind of like necessary, because if they like what you like and you like what you like, good word of mouth, money, movie you like gonna make money, and this is not just for like superhero films. It's just superhero films is my favorite genre, so that's why, you know what I'm saying, that was one I think about. Like it makes money, critical reception. You know what I'm saying? You get sequels, you get spinoffs. Like that's why I like stuff like that. Because Aquaman came out and it was a dud. It probably DCU blows up, or just like DCU fans really like blow up. You know what I'm saying, like a lot of stuff get pushed back, but since it came out, fans love it. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, critics and fans like pretty like very different on this. I've seen it twice. It's just, but like my whole thing was just, I'm not gonna get to Aquaman review because I have plenty of those up. But like when I get into my thoughts on critics, this is why I actually care. People, like I'm telling you, people pretend not to care. Like I don't care about what the critics say. And the first thing you see them post once the Rotten Tomato score is out, it's like, oh, not that I care, but Aquaman's this, or Avengers Infinity War is that, or Deadpool 2 has a better Rotten Tomato score than Infinity War. So that's it. Like, they say they don't care, but you can clearly see that they care. And so I'm not, I'm like I'm saying, I'm not gonna lie like I don't care. I actually do care because I think now if these films get critical reception and make money, that don't mean just give us some like bullshit on the next one because you got us. But I think when those films, like I'm using Venom in this example, it's like when Venom made that money, all that money, and it's now it's like some is like, okay, we got them, but this time I hope studios realize like, okay, the fans are there. I'm saying the critics didn't like it, but the fans are there. So let's give the fans what let's give the critics a better film, and because we already got the fans, so now it's like it's kind of like trying to make everybody happy or in a sense, but it, you know you can't ever make everyone happy, and like everybody's not gonna like every film. It's like, or you make a film, everybody's not gonna like it, but in a sense of like, I think it helps out a lot to really try. And I just want to know you guys' thoughts about it, like on the whole critics, caring about critics and not caring about critics. Did you get what I was coming from, where I was coming from when I said like the reason I care is because they're just like even like they're I guess they're like a higher position than us. You know what I'm saying? So when they say something and it actually matters more and it affects the films more, my only 2 cents is like my YouTube reviews and my YouTube thoughts, or and me going out to the theater paying to see it. But for them, it's like everybody see their thoughts. I get, and that's really what the biggest issue is for fans, that they're not loud enough. So they have to attack somebody so you can hear them, which is never the way to go. But you guys just let me know what you thought about my thoughts on this subject, and let me know your thoughts about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.